Alrighty, hello again. This is Trice Majestus, and we're on our way home. Heading back, homeward bound. Woohoo! Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Alright. Did remember I'm going there, that's good. So I'll plot it from there. Alright, A-U-Z-A-H-L-F-C D14 dash 38. Destination scene. Scene, yeah. Alright. Already in way. Okay. I'll give them a couple of seconds to contact me. Oh, there it is. Nope, guess not.
Lucas.
Good evening!
Okay.
Good evening, boss man. Sorry about that. We were
Good
waiting
evening.
for you.
No problem.
Yep.
Here's a question for you, boss.
Mm-hmm.
Philip seems to think that all these CGs that we did for these special double engineer things are all going to be available at the human technology broker. I only came across one or two that says after the thing it will be available to other pilots or commanders for purchase.
Some of them are, some of them aren't, and I'm not sure which ones.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I want another Class 3 double-engineered power plant, so are those available at the technology brokers yet?
I don't think so, and I don't think they will be.
Okay.
Go and find out.
Yeah, the only way to know is to go to a human tech broker and try and get one. If they're there, great. If they're not, they won't be.
Okay.
Well, we got our little first step of the mystery thingy bobber done.
Yep.
We did learn some valuable tips.
Mm-hmm.
That these things will be in the asteroid belt around the main star. We found 2 ships around the main star in the asteroid belt.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I see how come that I got zapped out of it when I came in that one time. Got hung up between the asteroids and the star.
Now you know how they got there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, if you look, you don't see them. you know, if you look around, you don't see them.
Oh, and Elite really did something bad to us. Apparently, if there's anything inside an asteroid belt, it will not show up as a signal source when you're at Button. So now, in the future, we need to look. We actually have to jump into an asteroid belt or rings to see if there's anything there.
You're talking about ships-wise.
Oh, that may have been true all along.
Yeah, it
You're
might have
you're
been, but...
Oh man, I bet that's where they hid the Raxla.
Probably. It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, I know.
Look at how many stars everybody flew by. Main stars everybody flew by without stopping and looking in the damn asteroid belt.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's nasty. Okay.
In fact, it wouldn't surprise me that they purposely set up the storyline the way it is just to give us that hint that, hey...
Where to find the Raxla, yep.
Yeah.
And
Engage.
here's another good one.
Charging
You go in the
FTL.
system and you can honk it, and you can FSS it.
And it won't show up.
Right.
It won't show up in your lower panel. That ghost ship, that Hearst, whatever it is.
Right. Engage.
You have to
Preparing for
go
war.
in and hunt it.
Yep.
That means we're going to have to go starting from Seoul, heading outwards.
We're talking about hundreds, if not hundreds of thousands of asteroid belts.
Mm-hmm.
Last night we dropped into about, I think it was. And I knew I was getting close when I seen that the North Star was there.
Yeah.
Mm.
But the problem is that little fool parked on the A star instead of the B star, so we searched the A star. Well, we didn't find him.
Right.
And I thought, he's probably up there mining tritium or something. So
Yeah.
I went to the
There
B
were
star.
a bunch of carriers at the last planet at the B star.
Yeah, so I went there and and Philip
I
said,
chose to
"What do
go
you want
to
me to?"
the...
I said, "Go to the, go to the asteroid. If that's what you want to, go to the asteroid, look around
Yep.
by the main star." And he did. He jumped in like to run into the damn ship.
thing. It's right at the jumping point.
Nice.
I'm like, oh crap! Mega ship!
Well, you had a mega ship and a dredger.
Mm.
Yeah.
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
But yeah, they pulled a sneaky on us. And
Yeah.
see, now I don't know if they're going to change Horizon stuff to where it acts like Odyssey, even though you don't have Odyssey. You know, if that stuff's going to come over here, even though you're playing just Horizons.
It probably will.
But that could make it even harder
Yeah.
to find shit.
Mm.
But we found that, well, it wasn't lost. We located the Atom Master, got its listing post, and then found 3 listing posts, and then we found the Percy?
Yeah, it's
Percy?
Okay.
Oh, and there's Fargo is 200 light years away from the bubble.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. I came into the system, there was 400 signal sources, all non-human.
Lovely.
Any, whatchamacallit, the Barnacle sites?
No, it was just 2 stars.
Wow, okay.
That was kind of unusual.
Hmm.
Just stars?
Just stars.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. It sounds like they're planning an invasion or something.
Well, the 400 signals is what got me going, oh my.
Hmm. 400 signals and no reason for him to be there, yeah.
Yeah.
So I just skipped what I could when I was coming around it and out.
Hmm.
Because I don't have no weapons on my DBX. How you doing, boss man, on your jumping?
Not bad. Hey, why can't you? That's not going where I want you to go.
How far away are you?
Oh, far too far to even care.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's not.
Oh, well, you
500
just
light
started
years,
coming back anyway.
Mm-hmm.
He's not 500 light years, that's for sure.
Interesting. It does not want to jump me to the next neutron star. Okay.
Tell it to obey you.
What'd you say?
Demand. Tell it to obey you. Put your foot down.
No, I'm going over here. I don't care if you say I should be going over there. I'm going over here.
Don't tell me where I can go.
Engage. Oh, actually, let me stop a sec. No. Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Preparing for jump.
I'll tell you something though, this Greek alphabet, yeah, it's Greek. Greek? Yeah, Greek. It's very confusing. There is no, what is it? There is no W and X in there, it's just W and Y.
3, 2, 1.
Trying to figure out some of these shit things without cheating. It's like, oh my god.
They changed the landing pad the certain ship can go to.
Oh yeah.
I've been getting some weird landing pad numbers with the ship.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
We didn't know if you're coming in here or in the horizon, or honestly, that's the reason why.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the reason. We kind of forgot to clarify that at the end last night.
Yeah, you kind of said like two things.
Well, no, we got to talking about two things.
We got to talking about two things. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I'm not missing playing with this
System scan
team
complete.
and life.
Yeah. Although they did say they changed some of how it worked, but I haven't seen anybody actually use it, so I'm not sure.
I haven't seen it either.
I haven't either, guys.
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
I saw a video today. Mars from Ghost Draft. But he was only testing out like first footfall. He didn't go scanning.
Right.
Yeah, see, we haven't even tried that yet. I have no clue how you even do that.
Oh, it's automatically land on a planet no one's been at, and you'll get it.
Don't you have to go and turn it in before somebody else turns
Nope.
it in?
Not this. It's automatic. Once you land on it, you get it. Period. No turn it in nonsense. You're the first one there.
Okay. I'll have to believe it when I see it.
They announced that before Alpha, and I saw it in person during Ghost LiveStream, so it's
Yeah,
confirmed.
but they've announced a lot of things that I haven't really seen play out. But anyways, beside the point. I guess actually need to go over and find a planet. It would probably be impossible now, but...
Engage.
Frameshift
Schooling
drive
FTL engines and preparing for jump.
It'll probably take you 2 days to get across the section line.
4, 3,
At least.
1.
Only see the FSD and the rocket launcher.
There you go.
So far. Bad.
Warning.
Oh, well.
Frameshift drive operating beyond
At
safety
least I got
limits.
one.
Yeah, it's like I told you. Unless they're 50.
I have.
Unless
They're going to add it in. I know they're going to add it in.
Not necessarily.
stipulated, I don't know.
However, I'm pretty sure the Type 6 is going to be like a side quest in Odyssey, like trying to an event to give people a ship, trying to get them into the ship part of the game.
System scan complete.
So we might have to wait until the other Type 6 engineered stuff.
Oh,
Until Odyssey comes out.
maybe not.
Whenever,
Galaxy map.
yeah.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
One
I
thing
mean,
about
that power plant's good on basically any medium and most small size ships, so
Yeah.
it's a damn good module.
they'll do whatever they want to. I found out a long time ago. Don't try to second guess Elite, because they'll let you down.
If it was
Engage.
like Thursday, I could
Preparing for
do
war.
the power play thing, but it's a week away from now.
Oh, yeah, you won't be doing it in the fourth week
4,
because
3,
there's no telling what's going to be broke up then. That's when they start bringing our commanders over.
That's going to be fun as hell, though.
Oh, it's going to... I don't see how they're going to do it without losing half your crap.
Oh, well, no, it's not bringing our real characters over. It's bringing mirrored characters that they
Warning.
snapshot
temperature
a few
critical.
weeks ago. Almost no, actually, like a month on the dot from now. Remember, it was like March
Snapshot
12th or
of
something.
players, commanders added to Alpha, carrier ships, fighters, SRVs.
Yep.
So that tells me that the commander you have in Horizons
It's
will
gone.
be the commander you have in Alpha.
Yes. But whatever happens in Alpha stays in Alpha.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
But I'm saying, even though it's an
Fuel
Alpha, how much crap are they going to lose of ours?
Yeah, who knows? Hey, Anthony, welcome back.
That's an interesting star. What are you?
Howdy, Anthony. Hey, I got a question for you, Ant. Okay. I got the Explorer nameplate from the Twitch drop, Elite's Twitch drop. I got it. I went to the Frontier store, claimed it. Okay, now where the hell do I have to find it in the game at?
It should be It should be inside your livery section.
Yeah, it's purchase livery at that point.
Yep.
Yeah, but what game?
Horizons.
Horizons, of
Odyssey.
course. Horizons.
Okay. I'm in livery. Livery. Ooh.
System
And
map.
go to nameplate. It should be right at the top.
No, right at the top is paint jobs, decals, ship kits.
No, I mean...
He said go into...
Click, the nameplate or identification.
Yeah. You skipped a step, Philip.
The nameplate you purchased should be at the top.
Yeah. Decals. Nameplate 2. Oh, okay. I get it.
Engage.
Frame
Okay,
shift
now where
drive
am I going to
Preparing for
find my
jump.
suit at I got?
The what you got?
They were giving away a
Well,
space
you
suit.
turn...
Oh, that would be... You won't get that till the game
Yeah.
merges.
No. Not the one I bought
2, 1.
with the game. It was a Twitch drop.
Yes, if they gave away suits in the Twitch drop that are only going to be available in Odyssey because that's where suits are, you're going to have to wait until Odyssey goes live.
Fuel scooping.
I'm trying to decide. 32 monetary? Ultra wide. 34-inch ultra wide.
Fuel scooping complete. Warning, temperature critical.
That way, if you don't want the whole game taking it up, you can put like YouTube or something on it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd be kind of torn on that one. It's only another 2 inches over what I've already got.
Sometimes 2 inches would be nice.
I'll leave that on the floor, thanks.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking about going in there and stealing my husband's 55-inch TV.
Ha!
Oh, yeah, he'll love you for that one.
You and you crap.
Now just go buy another one.
Yeah. If I tell him I couldn't see properly, could I borrow his TV? He'd say, sure.
Sure, I'll just...
You only got a 3-foot desk. The TV's bigger than your desk. I wouldn't get the curved one though, because
System
the curved
scan
one
complete.
is storage crap.
Yeah.
I think I hear everybody say, "Oh, these curved, oh, they're marvelous." And I went to a computer store and sat there and was playing. I don't even know what game it was. So I wasn't really playing it. I just moved it around to see how it would look,
And it was miserable.
and it was stored.
In theory, it should
Stretch.
make it look like an IMAX theater almost. In theory.
In theory, only problem is, as far as extending a desktop, it's nice, but it keeps it at a closer focal distance. Problem is, it does slightly distort everything. So if you're playing a game, it can be a problem, especially if a shooter, because you'll miss.
Okay.
Anthony, you bad boy. I'm not even gonna. Nah, I'm gonna let that roll out the door and then close it real nice and slowly. Bad boy.
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
But everybody told me how them curve models how good they was. And I thought, well, curve them all. Yeah, they kind of curve around. Yeah, I can see that. And then I went and watched, and I thought my vision was bad. Yeah, okay. It's like your numbers down here in the corners on the side there, Phil. It stretches them. It
Oh, does
distorts
it?
them. Oh, good God. Now, I see where some people are talented enough. They got them monitors that don't have no edges on it, and they get 3 monitors and kind of put like a trifold in them. And you got like your left side windows on this monitor, your front screen's this monitor, and your right side screen monitor's over there. And it's like, wow, that's nice. But then I get to thinking, what in between there am I missing, though?
Yeah.
Or you'll get people who put 4 or 6 monitors in front of them and just stretch their desktop across them.
Well, if I was going to do that, I'd just get a green screen and put it on the wall and just project it onto the wall.
I remember playing some PlayStation games down at my relative's place in his movie theater. I tell you, it's nothing like playing a martial arts. What the heck is it? Dynasty Warriors on a 10-foot screen.
Andy's sitting here baiting me. He says, I love making Lynn say something funny.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We love you, Anthony. You're such a troublemaker.
He just want me to get in trouble with boss man, that's all.
Of course he does. He'd laugh his ass off if you did.
Oh, yeah. He said, oh, I got her. Oh.
That's
in the floor rolling.
impressive. I can't believe I didn't overheat.
But my son has a green screen, and he told me anytime I wanted to, he'd show me how to take it from from my monitor and project it onto the screen. And he said you have to adjust your desk so far, whatever, to make sure it don't distort on you. But he said it's pretty cool.
Yep.
And I was like, well, yeah, but it's already bad enough on the small screen when I see stuff coming at me. I can imagine if it was on the big screen.
Yeah. If I had the big 32 is about the largest screen I can handle with it still sitting on my desk. The next step up would have to be a 54 or 56 wall mounted.
And then your desk right there. I guess that way you could lower it down to your desk and mount it on the wall.
Yep.
Get it within your eye range so that you wouldn't kink your neck.
Yep. And the problem then is the Toby, it would be outside the range of the Toby, so I'd have to move the Toby on an individual stand close enough to me that it could find my eyes. That would just be a pain in the behind. Well, it's confirmation there, huh?
He's ornery. He reminds me of the guy that if he knows there's any drama going in an office, he'll find the two that's picking at each other or having problems with each other, and then he'll go to that one. He'll say, did you hear what so-and-so said about... Oh, sorry, it's you he was talking about.
Uh-huh.
Then he'd go run to the other one. Oh, you ought to hear what's up. And then it's just shut up, and they say, what? And I said, no, I can't tell you. It was about you.
Leo. Yeah?
You know that, I think the double-engineered Class 3 power plant produces a lot less heat than the Class 4 double-engineered.
Huh.
Not Class 4 Class 4 fully engineered, I mean. Because I'm going through these huge, super hot B-class stars, like 4 times the size of our star,
Yeah.
and with the Class 6, a fuel scoop and not overheated. I'm basically touching the exclusion zone for like 5 seconds and not overheating at all.
You also got to remember, you also got this fast charge, double engineered friendship drives that let you get away from there before you really actually heat up too.
Yeah, but the point is I can fully refuel in there and not even start overheating.
Well,
All right. Well, that's good.
congratulations.
I'm headed towards something big. I think it's a supergiant A-class star or something.
What are you doing?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Just, I saw a star in a galaxy map that looked huge, and it stood out from all the others because it was purple, blue, rather, dark blue. And
Well, then you need to
This
get in
would
here
be
and
it.
you need to FSS it and all that stuff, and then drop into its asteroid belt and see if it's hiding something.
Watch one of you guys find the Raxla before I get there.
I'm
that
not
would
even
be
going
lit.
to look for it, Trace.
Oh no, just looking for the solve that thing. One of you's going to bump into the Raxla.
This sucker is big. It's over 10
Yeah,
times the size of our star.
What class is it?
Oh my god.
Engage.
Class B.
Preparing for
Yeah,
launch.
they're all big.
It's super giant B. Yeah, I thought that's what I thought it was. And
That's what B is, Philip.
B planet or
B-
Class B stars. If you've watched anything of Trace and I always tell them, grab your Ray-Ban because it's going to be huge and it's going to be bright.
Yep.
Unfortunately, how can there just be just a star? Nothing. This thing is humongous.
Yeah.
Half the quadrant should be drawn into this damn thing.
Nope.
Fuel scooping.
It's not how things work, Phil.
You know, it must be nice to be Philip. You wake up in a new world every day.
This thing's big enough to
Warning.
swallow our solar system if
No,
was
it is not that big, Philip.
He reminds me of the guy that went fishing and caught the 3-inch perch, and then he was trying to tell everybody it was 18 inches long.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's like the blind fisherman. Not the blind fisherman, the one-handed fisherman. He says, "Oh, you should have seen the fish I carried." He holds up his hand with the palm open. It was this big.
Oh my god. That'd be like being annoyed, being aggravated and agitated at one leg table dance.
All right.
Philip's out there in the middle of nowhere, I guess. I don't know where that is.
I'm not that far.
Like,
I'm,
yeah. The thing you have to understand, Philip,
from the bubble?
is the star classes actually mean something.
Did that?
Class B is a blue-white supergiant, or at least giant.
Most Class Bs tend to be pretty small.
No, they're not.
I found.
They are not. You can't be blue-white and be small. You've got to at least to be 10 times the size of Sol.
Well, I've seen them mark, then they're marked wrong on the info or something. I see them with 0 points.
Nope.
Something.
Nope, that would not be a B. That does not fit the definition of B. Sorry. You can't see a B of that size because they're not that small. They can't be physically. If I have to go to the class definitions on the wiki for Elite.
Well, not all bees are super giants.
At a minimum, they're giants. Let me see if they're...
A star is a giant ball of extreme hot gas plasma. The largest mass of the star holds it together. Star classification. Each star or dwarf in Elite Dangerous has an identifier of its class, which it conforms to the Morgan-Kinnan classification.
Yep. B class stars are 2 to 16 solar masses.
Okay.
So no, they can't be a fraction. An A class star is 1.4 to 2.1 solar masses, but they're if this picture is correct, considerably larger.
The O is larger but more rarer.
Those are huge.
What is it?
15 to 90 solar masses. But that doesn't tell you their radius. I mean, the radius can vary somewhat.
Yeah.
So you need to be looking at mass. You know, like an F class is 1 to 1.4 solar masses, but they're huge.
Well, it looks like a type F can get up to a 1 to a 1.4
Yeah.
solar mass.
Wow, that's a big burn up class.
But a B can get up to 2 to 16 solar masses. I don't know. It's a huge ass star. So scan it, get your money, move on. Philip needs to visit Bella Geese.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, very famous star.
Oh, Beetle. Well, that is not how you spell Beetlejuice.
It's close.
Oh, well.
He's missing a U somewhere in there.
I don't know. Good thing that Elite doesn't depend on grammar to get in.
Oh no, that's pretty. That might even be right. Hold on, let me write it. Double check it. Tuh! He spelled it exactly correct.
Oh, cool.
Congratulations, Anthony. That's a nice spelling. Had me even fooled. And I should have known that one.
It's not that far away. It's only 510 light years.
No,
System scan.
it's real close. There are also, and here's the confusion, and there are not just main sequence stars, but there's also supergiants. There are A and B supergiants.
Mine, it's an M4 class, a star type M4.
Yeah, and their mass is exactly the same as a normal star of that size. It's just their radius is super expanded. Anyway,
Well, I did my travels out for the mysteries of the ghost ships.
mm-hmm. All right, I'm done with that.
Got me where I would rather. Lee's got me where I'd rather sit in here and watch this sign. It says, "Welcome to Jameson Memorial."
Oop, we lost to Philip. Oh,
What happened?
I don't know, but he just sent an invite. Oh.
I still. What the hell? No, he's muted.
No, he's broken.
But he's muted on my end when I look in there to invite him.
I told him he broke the wing. All right, we'll have to reform the wing. Boy, I hate this timer on leaving the wing.
Yeah, unlike you guys who get these nice ships upon crashing, I don't. I keep getting weird crashes that the lead doesn't know what the hell they are.
I was getting those all yesterday or the day before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're a weird bird, so they just don't know what color or what ship to put you in.
Either that or they don't think you're worth a ship or a color, you know? You're just a peon. Engage.
Preparing for war.
I have crashed many times where all I got was that little box that says click here to restart game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Click here to submit your bug report.
4, 3, 2, 1,
I don't even know how many crash reports I've submitted to FDevs the past couple of weeks. It's been pretty large.
And I wasn't doing anything weird.
Mm-hmm.
I was just doing normal stuff. Looking at the
Philip,
galaxies, setting
Most
my
generally,
course.
anytime anybody crashes, they're doing normal stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like looking at a menu, jumping to another system, trying to get to the other side.
And it didn't record my destination, so now I need to.
Yeah, it's recorded. You just have to go in the galaxy map for it to pop it back up.
No, it
Warning, temperature critical.
didn't record it, period.
Okay.
I went into the galaxy map. It crashed well after
Engage.
I set the course up, so that's
Preparing for jump.
It's all BS.
Four, three, two, one, engage.
Yeah.
Yesterday, one of the asteroid belts I went to, one of the entries was literally inside the corona of a star. It was insane.
Yeah, Lynn hit one of those.
That's the one she hit?
Well, it was inside the corona of the star, and she hit it while going into scoop.
Oh, okay.
Cargo scoop extended.
Retract scoop.
Yeah,
System
just
scan.
Cargo scoop
knocked me out
retracted.
of Super Cruise.
You know, she came in right out of hyperspace and hit it. Bang!
It was close enough to the star. I was taking heat damage.
Yeah. So when she came in, came directly out of hyperspace, hit the thing, and ended up inside the corona of the star. What fun!
It's like, oh,
Engage.
Oh, and he said,
Frame
Charging
point away,
FTL.
point away, boost, 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 and then Super Cruise. If you can't do that, jump to another system. And it's like, all I could hear was, your ship's taking heat damage. Your ship is taking internal damage. Your ship's taking heat damage. It's like, I know.
Yeah, also sparks everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And you melted. It's
All I was thinking about is I was going to be transported 9,000 light years back to where I started from, and I was going to have to try this process all over again.
And then probably hit the same damn star.
yeah.
Because that would be your luck.
Yep. Well, that's when I would jump down about 4 or 5 and then come across. Rain on that sunshine. But I do know I gotta get me some dry days so I can plant my garden.
We need water.
I send you when I got here, but I don't think it works that way.
I mean, we finally had a couple of days with a little bit of light rain, but and a little bit of light snow. Not enough. Nowhere's near enough. Engage.
Just drizzle.
Frame
Charging
Enough
FTL.
to get the tilled dirt wet that if you plant it, it's going to, clump and muddy and turn into rock. And it's like, I just need 2 days. 2 days of dry weather. Jump out there and plant this stuff. And then, I'll get it. Well, today I'll plant it. Because yesterday it was drying out. And I get out and walk out on the porch and it's drizzling rain. Like, okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go to Seoul and start searching for Dracula. Have nothing better to do.
I'm not gonna say it. It's too easy.
Warning. Frame shift drive
I would
operating
think that
beyond
somebody
safety limits.
would have stopped at the star by accident,
Frame shift drive
by malfunction,
operating beyond
or
safety
something.
limits.
But
Frame
then I
shift
get to
drive
thinking, they
supercharged.
showed a picture of the station, right? Raxla Station.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a red planet behind it. So that's not the type of star that's in Seoul.
No.
Oh, no. I know it's not in Seoul, but it's 200 light years within around a perimeter of Seoul. Or whatchamacallit, radius from Seoul, I mean. So, there's a lot of systems between Seoul and 200
System
light
scan
years. But,
complete.
hey,
Mm-hmm. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
But you could probably stumble upon it. Doubtful though, because I know some dedicated people that jump one system at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And they haven't found it yet.
well, now that we know it's possible that if it's in an asteroid belt, it wouldn't show up on the FSS anyway, that's a problem.
Engage.
Frame
Preparing
shift
for
drive
war.
charging.
People said that as soon as the League make phase 4, they're gonna go out to the Guardian and the Darkoid site and walk around.
Yeah, watch all the Sentinels load them to pieces.
You take care of them first with your SRV and then get out. You use your mind.
Yeah.
Although, the SRV shields are pretty paper thin in honesty.
Yeah, that's true.
Frame shift drive supercharged.
In fact, I would have more faith in my rocket launcher than the SRV.
Well, that's if you can
System
aim
scan
good enough
complete.
because they're
Yeah, they're tricky to hit, and they're not near the ground, so
Engage.
it's not like you can get close to them and
Charging FTL.
damage them. Yeah,
I've
they
seen
hit
people
them like
take them out
dead
with
on.
those laser rifles all the time. But yeah, before I go walking around on a Guardian site or something, I gotta make sure anything shoot me is dead.
Yep. And that means better make all the pillars rise up first. Make sure nothing will pop out of the ground. Along with them.
Fuel scooping.
Because when I was doing the Guardian sites, there were several structures that was out of the ground that looked like a doorway where they were like where a keypad was, and I'm like,
Yeah, I have to go back in those, see if you can go in the doorway.
Yeah.
yeah, because the cutter, you know, yeah, I can see that, I can see that.
Know what would be cool? Being able to walk around inside the Darkoid bases now.
You probably can.
Although maybe the corrosion maybe it won't be possible because of corrosion.
You probably can, if you're careful.
Yeah.
But yeah, me and my friend Joe, the one I used to play this game with, we looked and we had them SRVs everywhere on this one Guardian site. And I said, this looks like a door. And he said, yeah. He said, it'd be nice if we could get that door open and go in there and see what's going on in there. I said, yeah, maybe one day. I just don't want to meet a Targoid on foot.
Well, that's been confirmed not to be at launch of Odyssey. You don't get to see any Targoids.
Well, there's several people who fought those, what do they call them? What's the biggest one? The Medusa?
Yeah. There's a few of them.
Fuel scooping complete.
And they zoomed their free camera out and zoomed it into the cockpit, and you can see an image sitting there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You can't really make it out, but you can see an image sitting in there flying that thing. Or let's put it this way. It looks like an image of somebody that would be in there flying it.
System scan complete.
Darkoid
Or
is
something.
supposed to be bug-like, though.
Well, be sure to bring your can of Raid.
Sure, they evolved to be immune to stuff like that.
I don't know if you watch any of these sci-fi movies. It's usually the simplest thing that kills them.
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Pearls. What killed them?
Yeah.
Was it smallpox, measles?
Yeah.
Another one I washed, regular table salt killed him.
Mm.
Another one I watched, what was it? Oh, hell, I can't remember now.
Yeah, I remember that table talk one. It's called The Faculty, if I remember right.
No, this was back in it was a 1958-60 movie.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It was like little bitty black blobs on the floor crawling around like a snail, and then it had like an antenna sticking up that had its sensors or whatever, and it was just regular table salt.
Oh, okay.
And then you had the blob where cold temperatures.
Yeah, cold temperatures
Made it dorm.
there.
You know, so who knows? Conga Yale may put these Thargoids out.
Mm.
Or maybe you throw bleach on them, and in the combination of the ammonia they've been sucking up in the bleach. You know, hey,
Never know.
no.
Well, that's not good. Alright. I'm not ending up with any decent roots off of here. Alright.
Don't
UCAH
see no place to get no fuel, boss.
B12 0. Calculate. 6 jumps.
That's not a lot.
No, that's just to the closest neutron.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, but it's question is how far out of the way is it? It's 156 jumps along that. I'm 164 jumps along this route. No, 183 along this route. That's significantly faster. Okay. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Len, outside of asteroid station, has a megaship ever been found inside the rings of the planet, or just the asteroid belt?
Okay. Engage.
Frameshift
Preparing for
drive
jump.
charging. complete.
Engage.
Frameshift drive
Preparing for
charging.
warp.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Well, the ship may be fun to fly, but it's definitely not the best exploration ship or even close to it.
Well, you knew that going into it.
Yep, it was just light, which made it easy to ship out.
Yep.
System scan complete.
Engage.
Frameshift
Preparing for
drive
war.
charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
On the road again. Oh, I should start singing Homeward Bound. Homeward Bound. Except I can't remember the words to the song.
System scan complete.
Engage.
Frameshift drive
One
Charging
asteroid
FTL.
belt. This
What?
is odd. Why are there so many fleet carriers here?
Don't know.
No engineer over here.
Four, three, two,
Hmm.
one. Engage.
I'll check out that asteroid belt.
There might be a tritium belt there.
Fuel scooping. System scan
Oh,
complete.
those are weird looking asteroids.
How so?
It's because of the light of the star.
Oh, okay.
They look like Indian clay almost.
Hmm.
They're like bright red stones. No point of interest. No? No. I take that back. There's someone in here.
My question is if your prospect probe one of the
Fuel
asteroids,
scooping complete.
what's it got in?
I don't know. Someone's mining over here.
Mm-hmm.
I could try targeting whatever
Engage.
they mine to see what they are.
Frameshift drive
Preparing to
charged.
fold space.
Watch that be the new way to mine. Go to the store, jump out, and mine a few asteroids there, and you make more.
Galite, Galite. Really, you're going through all that trouble just for a couple of things of Galite?
Galite's worth 12,000 a ton. Uranite is,
System scan complete.
I don't know what it's worth.
Engage.
Probably not much.
Frameshift drive
Preparing to
charged.
fold space.
Four, three, two, one. Engage. Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. System scan complete.
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Okay, that looks good. Engage.
Frameshift drive
Preparing to fold space.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
I wish we could physically crash into the stars in this game, though.
You used to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they did blow up.
Frameshift drive operating
Why
beyond
did
safety
it? Why
limits.
did it take it out?
Frameshift
What? Too
drive
many people were
supercharged.
instantly dying or something?
Yeah, too many rebuys.
Well, then they should be careful.
I bought the game, what was it, like 2019? And, yeah. You can crash into the main star when you come in, blow up. Or take a lot of damage. And then they put an auto zero throttle patch on it. To where when you came in, you were at zero
Complete.
throttle, even though you had your throttle wide open.
Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Preparing to
charged.
fold space.
Used to be, as long as you can't, you would often come in full, if you came in full throttle, you'd have to react really quickly, not to actually crash into the star.
4, 3,
Oh.
2, 1.
So,
Came in at zero throttle.
yeah, so that's,
But even still, even if you wanted to, you can't crash into the star now. You'll just heat up.
Yeah, you can keep
But
going,
you
keep going,
won't
keep
get
going
any
till you just
closer.
blow up.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
When you come out of your space jump, you can throttle up and take it right to the center of it. You blow up before you hit the
Warning.
planet.
Temperature critical.
Oh, I found this system near Sol that I have
Fuel
never
scoop
been to.
disengaged.
Well, we keep trying to tell you, even though you think you've been everywhere, you haven't.
Fuel scooping.
God, I hate this small fuel scoop, but it's the biggest one this ship can hold. And
Well, technically no, but you would have to sacrifice something else, right?
No. It's a class 3 fuel scoop, which is as large as this ship can hold.
Oh, I thought it had a class 4 slot on it somewhere.
Nope.
Oh, no 4 slots?
No 4 slots.
Ouch.
Fuel scooping complete.
God, that's bad.
Engage.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Nothing.
I wonder how Odyssey's going to change the galactic power play.
I don't know.
There added at least one person in power play. We're getting a new power. Or so.
Yeah, but are you going to carry 2,600 or 750 merits on your backpack?
Well, obviously not.
That's what I said.
I mean,
I wonder how they're going to incorporate the galactic power play in Odyssey.
Yeah. I imagine most of they might actually have there might be a certain
System
merit
scan
mission,
complete.
like how many missions you do for a faction or something.
Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Spooling
charging.
FTL engines and preparing for jump.
In Odyssey, I can just see it now. You're going to have to go on foot. You have to take this base over and shoot everybody on it.
Yeah. Any Odyssey
Two,
related CGs out suck bad. There's no way it's going to be good.
Well, it will be for the people who's you know, just love to go out and shoot anything. Don't care about bounties or fines or, you know. This is pitiful. What was the last time you seen low temperature diamonds? 28,306 credits a piece, a ton.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't sound right.
System scan
Yeah.
complete.
Actually, that's pretty closer to where it should be anyway. Diamonds should be very, very common. They're made out of blasted carbon. I mean, we can make diamonds at this point better than occur in nature. So diamonds should be cheap. Engage.
Side is
Frameshift drive.
Preparing for warp.
Replum side is 145,000.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, Opal's 85,000.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah. I don't want the super rare.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We have a bunch of signals that are carriers, but then we have one where the mega ship or outpost should be. So some yeah, it's
System
probably an
scan
outpost,
complete.
but never
Fuel
know.
scooping.
Not sure, but I think you're fixing to get interdicted.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I was looking at your messages.
Warning, temperature critical.
No,
Fuel
just a
scoop
cruise liner.
disengaged.
No, I don't care about the planets. Give me the signals. Yeah,
Fuel scooping.
planet.
Fuel scooping complete.
Alrighty.
Somebody in the chat here locally at Jamerson says, "What's everybody doing at Jamerson? I thought everybody'd be playing in Odyssey." And everybody's like, "Ah, brr, ah."
Odyssey isn't that bad, but it's broken pretty bad.
Yep.
It's just funny some of the conversations you can get in on watching that.
9 jumps, according to that, to the nearest neutron. Okay. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
See, your navigational panel there you're looking at, Trace, or was looking at,
Yeah.
like when you're looking for something, you should be able to go in there and hit it and jump to it. When you come out and go to the next jump, that should be a different color indicating that you've been there.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to keep repeating jumping in the same system. I mean, simple little fixes, they could make this game awesome. But all they do is put a bunch of crap in a menu that you can't use or have no clue how to use.
Yeah.
And that just doesn't work.
Trying to figure out just how far along my current route the nearest neutron is, rather than jumping out of the way to get to a neutron.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, you know, it's just like you're wanting to use neutrons. You should be able to put, you know, in there, show me the neutron highway from point A to point B.
Oh yeah.
And at very least, you should be able to zoom out on the galaxy map and see by color coding where the hell the neutron stars are.
Yeah. But this is what, 33...
doesn't work properly.
What is this, 3306, 3307?
Yeah.
And you're going to tell me that the Star Trek Enterprise had better sensors?
Yeah. No. But it's already confirmed to be the case because the Star Trek Enterprise can sense things a few systems away where we have to manually FS each planet and signal source to find out what they are.
Well, you also forget most of the. Hold on there. Be fair there, Philip. Most of the places that the Enterprise goes is not outside of charted space.
Okay, fair enough.
So.
No, he did make that comment, going where no man has gone before.
Hey, there are times when they do go outside of known space, but.
Yeah, but usually they're just flying between the neutron zone and back to Federation
Yep.
space.
Oops, I typed that in wrong.
Going to oversight systems? What the hell? What kind of signal source is this?
What?
Joint oversight systems.
I don't know. Jump in there, find out.
It's not what I'm looking for anyway. It's in a weird spot, that signal source, actually. In fact, it shouldn't even be a signal source. It was where high metal content world was.
Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
Now entering Newton's Vault. I am out of the Hieronymus Delta in just 2 days. It's not bad.
3, 2, 1.
So it takes 2 days. Or 2 days more. And you did it in less time. So you're doing good, because you were way across there when I looked at you.
System scan complete.
Gas station! Gas station! Okay, let's not try and pump 100 liters per second into this ship. I'll fry. I'm gonna burn pretty quick at 88.
Warning. Temperature critical. Fuel scooping complete.
Engage.
Frame Frameshift drive
Spooling
charging.
FTL engines and preparing for jump.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Well, that extra 5 light years per jump is doing me pretty good here. It'll go a little bit straighter.
Fuel scooping.
Oh, yeah, you covered a lot of distance tonight. You had a couple more nights. How long did it take you to get from
Fuel scooping complete.
the last courier to the Emerald?
I don't know. It was a while.
Was it 3?
Yeah. Might have been 4 days. I don't know, because we had some time in Odyssey in between, so I kind of lost track of stuff.
Okay, they were just resource extraction sites, evidently. So now we're going to that's void belt.
Well, there's one thing about this exercise, Trace,
Mm-hmm.
that's good.
System scan complete.
It's showing Philip that he has to be more detailed and particular on how he does his work.
Mm-hmm.
Did you think a few months ago you could get him to go in and scan an asteroid belt?
Engage.
Frameshift
I don't
drive
know
Charging
how
FTL.
you crash into asteroid belt.
You do
I
it all
can't
the time
seem to
trying
do
to
it,
elude
even if
pirates.
I
You
try.
crash right into the rings.
No,
Really?
rings are one thing.
4,
I'm talking about asteroid belt.
1. Engage.
You gotta have a knack for it, that's all I know.
This is something, you know, it's something in 6 years I've never done. And I've seen Lynn do it once. And she's the one with the crazy luck. So, go figure that.
Side of a carrier. I land on the Emerald Tablet and end up on another carrier. Yeah.
Fuel scooping.
That's the reason why when you guys say, let's go do this little hooting little thing, it's like, yeah, if anything could go wrong, it'll damn sure happen. But, you know, it just happens. It's just like your ship.
Temperature
When you
critical.
were on that planet, your ship had only come down so far and it wouldn't land and you couldn't get on it. Your SRV was way up in the air, the one that I was on that I tried to load and crashed. Crap happens.
If something crazy is going to happen, it's going to happen to Lynn.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
But now, had we thought about it, I could have flew out there, jumped on top of the
now that
SRV,
we
got
think
in it,
about it,
brought it
maybe-
back to the ground, and loaded it back up. You didn't have to trash up the planet.
Yeah. But also, it just didn't want to let my SRVs on. But yeah, in hindsight, I could have just got out, got in my ship, manually flew to a spot that is actually suitable, and landed, and then loaded it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you'd rather sit there and berate the AI pilot landing your ship.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's an Earth-like here.
Pilot is an idiot.
Ooh. Has anybody been there? No, it don't look like it.
System scan complete.
System map. No, nobody's been here but me. Hello, Earth-like. You are mine.
Oh, nice.
Well, it should be 285,000 line seconds out.
274 and a half.
How much?
274 and a half.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, damn.
Right tight close.
Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
That's right there by the main star.
Yep.
You're not, yeah, I was going to say, you're not going to... Oh, there's your terraformable, too.
Mm-hmm.
Get just as much for that terraformable as you can the water world. And that's another thing. Basically, all our third-party tools are going to be probably for nothing, honestly.
No, I think they'll still work because the actual planets will be the same, just the terrain is changing, I believe. But
We'll see.
I mean, a high metal's a high metal, a terraformable's a terraformable. That shouldn't change.
I just hope they don't reset all the exploration data again. That would
Oh my
suck.
God, that's gonna suck. I'm gonna be so pissed if they did that.
Well, they've done it before.
Yep.
But they don't need to do it now, so, I mean...
Do you actually think that stopped them?
The only
They didn't need to
thing
do
that's
it before either.
changing its terrain, the planets, there's no reason to reset all the data on the planet.
No, they've added in a first landed, so then they...
Surface scan
But
complete.
first land was never a thing anyway.
I know. Neither was mapped. So when they reset, when they changed how,
Yeah, but they changed the FSS.
Mm-hmm.
That's what caused them to,
No, they didn't have to. They didn't have to. They just could have mapped it to the new states and moved it over.
I don't even like the fact that if someone deletes their character, their names from discovered or mapped disappear too. Although supposedly, first visited, your names will stay even if you delete your character.
Hmm.
So that's good. Okay, nothing here.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Preparing for warp.
Triple wreckage. That's a new signal source I've never seen before.
Ooh. Does it have a different icon in your left-hand panel?
Fuel scooping.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's
I'll
exclamation
check.
Temperature
If
critical.
it's enough.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. I'm looking. No, it's a square.
That's a persistent.
Pointed square.
Okay, note that one. That is a persistent one. That is not a temporary source.
Okay.
That
You jump in it, collect it, jump out of it, jump back in it, collect it, jump out of it, jump back in it, collect it, jump out of it.
So this could be a good farming spot then.
yes.
So you just go in there and see what it was. It may
Let's
be
see what it is.
Or it may be canisters.
I'll travel there.
Okay, so that's the same type of thing, that square icon, that the ship that gives the escape pods out in Colonia is.
Oh, okay.
That is a persistent signal source. It exists permanently in game. Those are special. You want to know. You want to write down where those things are, because you can have story things around those, engineering things around those. All sorts of stuff can go on relative to those. So you want to know where those are. They're very important.
Unless you go in there and you get your butt blowed up, and then we don't want to know that.
Well, that's good to know too. You know, things like disabled mega ships show up in that. I expect the Raxla will show up as one of those.
That's if it shows up in the left panel at all.
Yet it's true. It might be hiding in the in an asteroid belt, and you won't see it.
Yeah.
That's what that one out there at the
Yeah,
one we
the
just
Habsburg.
did.
System
Yeah, it
scan
didn't show up
complete.
nowhere.
Yeah.
And you couldn't even sneak peek around. You know how you can kind of get close and just kind of move your
Mhm.
ship and kind of find the
you can't see
circles?
jack.
You couldn't sneak peek it.
Engage.
According to ASHO,
Frame
Charging
shift
FTL.
charging.
said they were going to start making these ghost ships and stuff like this a little harder.
Well, that was pretty hard.
4, 3, 2.
Because when I got stumped on this stupid Greek alphabet, I did
Yeah.
cheat. Look at the cheat.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it was pretty hard.
Because
Yeah,
I'm not a
cheat.
mathematician. I'm not an excellent
Okay.
mathematician, and I'm not excellent in
Fuel
Greek
scooping.
alphabet.
I know some of the Greek alphabet. But just
Fuel
the basic
scooping
stuff.
complete. Warning, temperature critical.
But when all the access codes and the logs and everything was in
Engage.
scrambled, and they were using
Frame shift drive.
Screening FTL engines and preparing for
and you
jump.
had to minus this and add that, subtract that, and then H1 key equals minus E, H2 key is plus H, H3 key is minus C,
4,
and it's like,
2, 1.
Oh, that's weird. It's orbiting the planet.
It's probably a disabled mega ship.
System
and I'm
scan
sorry. It isn't the Greek
Fuel
alphabet.
scooping.
It's the Latin alphabet.
Oh, ouch.
But it was Greek to me. Pun intended.
I don't see the wreckage. I see collectibles. Let's see. We have
Look in
a
your contact
canister.
panel.
Canister. Yeah, all of them are canisters.
What's
Your
in them?
contact panel is your savior.
Yeah, all canisters. No actual wreckage that I can
Yes,
help.
canister wreckage components are inside the canisters.
Engage.
Frameshift
No,
drive.
Preparing to
this is
fold space.
cargo.
No,
Someone
inside each cargo would tell you what kind of cargo it is. That's canisters of wreckage salvage.
Oh, okay.
If it had opals in it, it would say
Wreckage
opals. If it had
components,
beer in
yeah.
it, it would say beer. If it had wine in it, it would say wine.
Oh, since I'm here, I might as well.
Scoop them all up.
I don't think I have a cargo by accident. What's up?
I said scoop them all up.
I don't think I can. Although there's a station around here. No, there's
Salvage wreckage is a type of a signal source that can usually be found in systems hosting a search and rescue community guild. Salvage wreckage locations are static, orbit one or more planets in the system and can be identified as selected in the navigational panel of the HUD. It says, if the salvage wreckage is in the site is located within a planetary ring, then multiple pirates, bounty hunters, and security ships may be present.
there's none in the ring. Thankfully.
What do you mean? Thankfully, you could have had so much fun, Philip.
You see my phantom?
Sure, you could have gotten blown to bits.
I get down random like no other.
Wreckage components is classification commodity.
Yep.
So it's going to take up. So how much storage you got in your inventory?
None.
Then you
System
probably
scan
won't be able to pick none up.
complete.
This was set up for jumping.
Huh?
System map.
This is set up for jumping at the moment
System map.
because we were scanning data.
They are illegal salvage, so are considered stolen and can only be sold at black markets.
Really?
I'm reading it right off the Elite
But
Wiki
it
page.
says salvage to wreckage. Doesn't that imply it's open salvage?
Engage. Not always.
Read it right off
Engage.
the page for Elite.
Frameshift
Preparing for
drive
war.
charging.
That's one thing. Elite is is a mistress of temptation.
4, 3, 2, 1.
First of all, how is it illegal if no one claims them? I mean, who deems it as their property? That's
Okay,
what I
here
want
you
to
go.
know.
In real life, Phil, if I was to go to the ocean and find a wrecked ship, before I
If
can
it's
take
in the
anything
middle
off
of
of that
the
ship,
ocean,
I have
it's
to go
open
to the
salvage.
office and file for a salvage license. Then
No,
that allows me to
it's
legally
only-
go and take anything away from that ocean or that ship.
That's only if you're in a nation's water
Critical.
that's within 200 miles of their shoreline.
which is true on most shipwrecks you find.
Yes, that is true. That is true. Most shipwrecks happen close
How far
to
was
land.
you from that planet?
And in general, it is considered proper etiquette to do so anyway,
Yeah.
because that gives you clear license to loot that spot.
Same principle applies illegally. If you're not a salvager and you don't have a license to salvage, it's all illegal. You're
Well,
stealing.
won't they give people licenses to salvage? I mean, why not actually?
Right,
That's
right,
a-
too.
that's a-
You can tell them to put it in the game.
If you have a salvage, Philip, if you have a salvage mission, you can loot the area for the salvage mission. That's what they do.
Yeah, but
But nothing. That's it.
you have to have a mission, huh?
Yeah.
It's just like when you get the power thingy bobber to turn the power back on. Most generally, the guards don't bother you because you're supposed to be there,
Yeah.
unless they're scavengers.
Oh, well, that's how it's supposed to work.
Unless they're scavengers there, or you don't stop for the scan, or
Yep.
you shoot somebody in the butt, or you shoot the control panel. Yeah, they're gonna get you. I mean, I've seen you die just because you shot the recharge center with your laser instead of your energy link.
Yeah, that's what I don't get. The odds anyone saw me is minimum, and I didn't do any damage. What the hell? I didn't damage anyone.
I'm sorry, that's a criminal activity. You will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Which means in Elite, you will be shot.
These doesn't discriminate between a piece of metal and human.
No, don't cost you no rebuy when you die,
hell's
but it costs you a
scanning me?
fortune for your ship, so you're replaceable. Your ship isn't. I'm just saying, and your thing about it's just a piece of metal. I'm sure there's sensors around them building, and when you fired laser fire, all it picked up was a laser fire. That in itself, since it's a no-fire zone, is a violation.
And their response to that is shoot on sight?
Well,
They don't even give me a warning?
They give you a bounty. Good luck.
Warning?
Bounty hunters can now target you.
System scan complete.
that's just like you go and you land on the pad, you take your SRV out. First thing right off the bat, when your turrets deploy, you get a fine. Even though it's supposed to be abandoned, no power on,
Yeah,
and there's scavengers in there wanted, you still
that
get
has
a
to
bounty.
be a bug. There's no way that's intentional.
It's just like friendly fire when you're in a conflict zone and you accidentally shoot another ship. Bam! Now everybody turns their guns on you. Even though it was by accident.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. At any rate, it's 10 o'clock. I need to get up in the morning because I didn't get very far on the security system today. I got just far enough to figure out, oh, wait a minute, I got to go buy another piece.
Oh, Josh.
Well, I miscalculated the height of the risers in the attic, and that changed things a little bit.
That's not good.
Nope, that's not good because the piece that the L bend I've got is too tall.
I don't suppose you can just cut it down to size.
Nope. It's a PCV pipe or PVC pipe, L bend, and it's for a 1.5 inch pipe, so it is a foot long.
Oh, okay.
It needs to be 6 inches. So I have to get another one and do it.
Big difference.
Yeah, I gotta do another one, so I have two L bends. I'm gonna have to put a piece of pipe in between the two to get it to the correct length, so that I can put the second box on top of the riser next to the one that I'm pulling up the wires from downstairs, from down below.
And actually, this is the best time as the year if you have to crawl in the attic.
That's why I'm doing it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sir, before you pass away,
Hopefully, that's a long time off.
oh gosh, that didn't count out right. Before you go away for tonight,
Yeah,
what are we playing tomorrow?
back to here.
Okay.
Okay.
Next time I plan to go into Odyssey will be for it'll be Thursday.
Okay.
That's it, phase 4.
Sorry.
That's phase 4. Yep, I'll go in next at phase 4.
Sorry about that. I don't wish you put it past.
I know, it was just funny.
Playing Odyssey all the time. How many times we died during? I mean, if I was buying flowers for my two best friends here, the two commanders here, I would have been broke a long time ago. Funeral flowers.
Oh Lord.
But anyways,
Anyway, so yeah, Thursday was when we'll do Odyssey again, with phase 4. There's just not enough to play around with on phase 3 that I'm actually interested in playing around with. I'd much rather actually move this my commander back to the bubble. Oh, before I do anything else.
I got 60 light year jumps.
Oops. Let's repair my FSD. Let's go.
Before you forget.
I did do a number of neutron boosted jumps tonight. I was down to 91% on the FSD, so good thing to do to fix it. And actually, let's see how far we've actually gone tonight.
Doesn't
Galaxy
sound
map.
like you went far with
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
I did 8 neutron jumps, Philip.
A long ways. He crossed it. Huh?
8 neutron jumps.
Oh, okay.
He went a long ways. He crossed the section line. He's
2,000
back
light
where
years.
the carrier is. Not his carrier, but the other carrier.
With 50 jump range, that's not bad at all.
Nope. 50 light years jump range, 8 neutron jumps. Yeah, that's well, the other night I did 1,400. This night I did 2,000.
Yeah, this was pretty decent.
That's a good night.
Yeah, he's way out there now.
Yeah.
So cool. 2,000 light years. Approximately, because it's not a. I've probably gone more than 2,000 because I had to jump such a crooked line, but so I've made a linear distance of 2,000 light years.
You
Yeah.
probably went like 500 to the left or right or whatever.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm coming on, I'm coming onto this. If you look at a straight line between me and the thing, I'm actually coming in from the far left on this.
Okay. Yeah, kind of like a drunk sailor.
Yeah.
On the ship as it's rolling.
So the routes to here are kind of wacky because I'm actively seeking out the neutron stars and getting as many neutron jumps in as I can to try and shorten the distance. So I allow myself to.
Colonia right now.
Colonia?
Will it let you plot it?
I don't have to plot it. I've got a.
Not yet.
I am just under 30,000 light years from Colonia.
Yeah.
And I am.
That's what, 55 arrive from about 50 or so.
51 from Shinrada.
Yeah.
And then where's the one that I've got that's near the center of the galaxy?
You probably should head over there, actually, because you'll find more neutron stars going back to the bubble then.
Maybe not.
Oh, he's 51,000 from us.
Yep.
If you look either way he goes, I mean, Sagittarius, he'd have to go left to get to that. Or if he comes down there close to Colonia, then he could shoot across.
Yeah.
And luckily, maybe he gets to Colonia and he finds one coming back. A carrier coming back, that is.
There's Explorer's Anchorage. So I'm 27,000 from Explorer's Anchorage. It's about the same distance to Colonia, but Colonia is closer to the bubble. Well, actually, Colonia might even be slightly out of the way.
It is because you're whatchamacallit, Terry.
You have to be real careful where you're at, boss, because there's an excursion zone between you and Sagittarius A that you're going to have to go over, under, or around.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'll still go to the Enigma, because then I can go to, there's another carrier out, so I can go to the Enigma. I could go to, yeah, Unicorn's Rest and the Enigma are still on the way.
And then shoot across the bubble, cut the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you could find another. Yeah, there's a carrier in there because remember you helped.
I had Philip go to one and I didn't.
Find one.
Yeah, and I didn't bookmark it myself. So I know there's a.
Isn't there a carrier constantly every week going to and from
Sagittarius A?
Colonia? So you can stop in Colonia and just wait a couple days until the carrier comes around.
I could. I could also take the one from Sagittarius A to Colonia.
And I bet you they got one from Sagittarius A to the bubble.
Yeah.
They may very well.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see. But for tonight, that's all we really have time for. We'll pick this up tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all from now from Deep Space. This is Trice Majestus signing out.